the 4th of November, 2022. Do, 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 do.
I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills.
8:30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause folding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chess tools breaking. Pickaxe and poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode. I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
Once we are geared up, maybe we can start the show. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today, y'all are my live streaming audience. So, people are asking about yesterday's morning stream. Yesterday's morning stream, the internet went out for like an hour and a half. And so I needed that time to edit anyway. It's okay. The ISP had to repair something. It was like an actual infrastructure thing. So, anyway, that's hopefully fixed now. Last night's stream ended with me smashing into the top of that scaffold and then not being able to find my stuff because it blew up everywhere. So, we have a 2-step process for fixing that. 1, we're going to record an acknowledgement of guilt and a genuine intention to do better. So, let's go ahead and start with that. We're going to hit... Right now, we're in streaming mode. I've got stream overlays on, like my face and stuff. I'm talking to the chat. I'm saying howdy, Dan Grice on Twitch chat. I'm saying howdy to Scalmeme in the YouTube chat. And hello to NJ Coffee Junkie in the Discord chat. What I am not doing is recording. Now, when I start recording, I stopped talking to the chat. I might still read your messages, just not as frequently and not out loud. So, face camera is now off. I'm going to do a quick marker here. HermitCraft Season 9, Episode 42, Segment Golf, Take 1, and Action. These chairs were intended for sitting and looking out at the water, or sitting and looking out at the rift. Not for, like, craning my neck and looking at that full of regret. But, well, you know what? I am full of regret. Jevin was kind enough to provide us an elytra, and you know what they say, easy come, easy go. Smashing real hard into that tower and not being able to recover it makes me realize I need to get back to fundamentals. I came here intending to carry 12 totems. And you know what I didn't bring with me? Apparently, that rift over there, yeah, that one, I see you, that went nom 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 like a dozen times. Ate all 12 of my totems. No. You know what? I am not going to leave that be. I'm not going to let myself or others smash into this scaffold and die. You might say, Joe, how are you going to do that? You going to punch out all that scaffolding so nobody smacks into it? I didn't think of that until just now, and now that's really tempting. But actually, my plan is, I heard that Jevin has a raid farm somewhere off the lighthouse of Gemini Tay's area. Apparently, Gem has already set up her own area on this server. So we are going to wander that way. I have coordinates for that. But what I don't have is expedition gear. So we're going to roll through here, expedition gear up with just whatever these guys have. I don't want to take anything else from Jevin until we've got those totems. And I'm going to take these shulker shells, which did survive my explosion, and make 4 shulker boxes. We are going to bring back 4 shulker boxes worth of totems. Or at least that's my intent. So we're going to make 4 chests. Boom, boom, boom. Shulker shells. Ta-da. And then we can use some of this extra. I think raid farms are on the water, so we're going to bring some boats. Boats and totems. We got food. We just need to get the rest of our gear. So I'm going to go ahead and armor self up. Okay, wow, it is still very early here. I couldn't sleep. I was stressed out about wasting all of Jevin's hard at work effort on that elytra. So, you know, we're going to make this right now. But that doesn't mean we're going to use words like armor self when Panoplies is sitting right there. I apologize, Panoplies. Please be apprised of my genuine admiration. Time skip. Okay, so we're going to hit stop recording. Face camera's coming back on. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, I am down here in slot 9, putting the hot in the hot bar. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. This is not a an advertising supported stream. Microsoft is not paying me to promote their game Minecraft. I bought it out of pocket. Okay, so we are going to take some of these blocks of emerald here. We probably don't need all this, but okay, we need Smite 2 sword, efficiency 3x. We have an axe, we have a shovel. What does this guy have? Unbreaking protection. Okay, let's keep moving. Keep moving. Fire protection, respiration 2. I think respiration 2 is going to be handy. Fire protection 2, protection 2 on the leggings. Respiration 1. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, we're just going to have to take what we can get. Fire protection, blast protection. Oh, these are books. Interesting. Okay. Howdy, Green. I think he has his microphone thing off. So we're gonna grab... We can always disenchant the sword. And then re-enchant it with other stuff. Okay, so... Unbreaking 2, protection 2... Fire protection, yeah, we're gonna grab that. Honestly, protection 2 and fire protection 2 are fine. For what we're doing right now. For what we're doing right now, this is fine. We're just making a run through the nether. If I could get a new pickaxe, though... none of these guys seem to have pickaxes. That is a little frustrating. But whatever, we'll put these back here. Efficiency 3. Breaking efficiency 5. So let's go ahead and upgrade this shovel. Well, this was a pickaxe. Look, it's fine. We need to find an anvil. There's one there. Do we have enough enchant levels to do that? No, we don't. Never mind. Okay, that's not important right now. So we'll put our books in this book box here for right now. Okay. I don't know why we have 4 iron ingots. Okay. So we have food. I think we're ready for our expedition. Somebody says pickaxe should be the first villager with the grindstone. Wait, really? I didn't see one. Nope. Guys with the smithing table. That's an armor. This is a weaponsmith. Smithing table. Oh, is this one? You're right. Okay, so we can't get a new pickaxe. We probably want to have a pickaxe in Minecraft, just as a fun thing for everybody. So Unbreaking 3 is good enough for right now. Let's put our lanterns away too, because I don't think we need those for this expedition. Okay. Morning, everybody. Yeah, we are starting a little bit early today, because last night I was like, I am too tired to solve this problem productively, but this morning I'm like, we gotta fix this. This is not okay. We can't have people without feather falling flying around totem free, right? Oh yeah, I forgot, since I'm not standing next to Brian. Okay. So let's see, we are at... Okay, I need to go to... Looks like 200, negative 100 or so. Okay. So I was given rough coordinates for Gemini Tay's base in the overworld, and having divided those by 8, I have decided to strike out broadly into the nether along a vector that I think will be successful. The last time I tried to do this, I wandered around for 3 hours and did not make a video out of it. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, hey, look at that. Maybe my dead reckoning has a little bit more life to it than I thought. Let's see what we got here. Is this a Gemini Tay base? Wow, Gem has been busy already. Is this a round? Yeah, 200, negative 100. Boom. Dead reckoned. Nailed it. Okay, so now from here we need to find Gemini Tay's lighthouse. Wait, this is Gemini Tay's base? I have like one shelf in a wall. Oh good, somebody found a bed. Save me some trouble. Okay, so lighthouse. I was told off the coast from the lighthouse. Is that the lighthouse? That could be a lighthouse. Ooh, Gem has melons. Melons would be a good way to improve my little pumpkin farm. Ooh, is that a lighthouse? How many structure? No, that's a church. I know the difference between a church and a lighthouse. Although Lighthouse Church is a very popular name for churches. That's got to be it. That one's going to be it there. Okay. So if we get the boat, we won't take any fall damage going off this cliff. Woo! Okay. Let's see. Somewhere out here, Impulse has a beautiful raid farm. That is the rumor. We're going to substantiate it. Oh boy. Is that it? I see glass. I see something. Yeah. Wow, it looks like a rocket launch pad. That's kind of cool. Okay. So in theory, there is like a thing here that is going to be full of stuff. Okay, see all this like garbage? We don't want that garbage. We're going to steer clear of that. But somewhere in here, Totems. Okay. Great. So here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start just grabbing these out of here. Once again, I am not taking these solely for myself. We are moving a bunch of totems en masse to the Blockamora Tower atop Hermit Hill. Oh wait, would it be the Blockatomi Plaza? I haven't seen Die Hard for a while. It's something like that. Just have faith in the system. Okay. So we are just going to empty all the totems out of here to save Impulse the trip, because I know he is a very busy person. You know what would have been smart is if I wrote down the coordinates of the portal I came through to get here, right? That would have been... When I'm thinking about processes, I managed to dead reckon my way to pearls, or... I mean... Okay, real quick process thought. I managed to dead reckon my way over to Geminites area, but I didn't write down the coordinates of the area I left, aka Blockatomi Plaza, and so that's going to be like a whole thing getting back. But at least we'll have plenty of totems for the trip. You know, that's a help. Okay, here we go. Grab more of these. So we need enough room in our inventory. Wait, was there an ender chest over here that I could dump some of these into as well? I don't want to accidentally set this thing off. Should we move some of the redstone over too? Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, yeah. Okay, well, what we're gonna do, we have to free up enough inventory space. Let's put these extra planks and the extra boat away. And we will take... I do want those... Okay. Alright, so we have a nearly full inventory, as well as 4 boxes of shulkers here. Do we have any yellow dye? If I could dye these boxes yellow so that everybody knows to take them when we get back, that would be super handy. That's not a must-have, but it would be a nice to have. Okay, either way, we are going to jump into here and start wandering. I think, let's go ahead. Dead Reckoning. I'm pretty sure we need to go that way. Woo! Gonna do a soft cut there. Okay, I think we could... I don't want to stop the recording just in case something goes sideways on the nether roof. Carbs, raiding with a party of 5. I'm in the middle of recording my next HermitCraft episode, Carbs, so thank you for the raid. But for the most part, I won't be directly acknowledging the chat until this recording is wrapped up. I'm in the middle of a segment where I've got the footage I need, but just in case I die... I don't want to turn the recording off, if you know how that is. Because I've got basically an inventory full of stuff. Okay, actually I am going to use this. Okay. Luckily there's some wild dandelions over here, so we can actually go ahead and color code these 5 shulker boxes to correspond with their totemly awesome contents. Boom. And just in case we find another shulker box along the way, we have one more little piece of yellow dye there. It would probably be really smart while I'm traveling with all of these totems to keep a totem in my offhand. I have an entire inventory full of not dying, and I am terrified of dying with it. If we lose 4 shulkers worth of totems while carrying another 20 totems... that will reflect poorly on me and my aptitude as a professional Minecrafter. So let's go ahead and be on our way, totem in hand and in inventory. Time skip. It would be hilarious if I died while holding so many totems, but I'm genuinely trying to help my friends here, and I don't want to screw that up because they're my friends, right? Okay. Okay. So when I approached this portal, I approached, like, from that direction. I think if I take the carpet back to civilization, that'll create, like, a hub and spoke thing, and we can get back in general. But if I try to remember the angle I saw this from, without looking at the coords, can we dead reckon our way back? Dead reckoning, go. I really wasn't paying close attention. This is gonna be, you know, at least I've got enough totems. I probably won't die up here. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we are going to have to do a 180, which is the most dangerous part of this. Because if I do an incomplete 180, remembering that angle is not going to help me. Oh, hey. Is this us? Did we find the portal? Cogsmead. Boy. I think the green and red led toward our portal. Maybe. Didn't I approach the portal from the back? S. Riri. Maybe. Maybe. That looks familiar. Okay, no, maybe I'm completely lost. This isn't the ancient city portal, is it? People are saying I'm going completely the wrong way. I need to go back toward the hub. Okay. Cogsmead is close to spawn. People, okay, we're going. I tried. Follow the green. Yep. Well, like they always say, if you follow the drugs, you get drug addicts and drug dealers. If you follow the money, you don't know where the case will go. So, I guess we're going to follow the money here. Follow the green. Whoa, that's a cool portal. And here we go. Hermit portal! Woo! So. Is this Jevon's pile of... okay. So we are back here. We're going to swap out this... boy. There were a bunch of totems of Undying here anyway, but nobody was going to find them. Okay. You know what? We're taking this Y Shulker sign because it doesn't contribute anything. So here is Jevon's Shulker full of good gear and elytra. And what I need to do is move these shulkers of totems into a series of chests. I should have brought chests over here. Or barrels. Oh, boy. 16... Whoops. Where did I put the sign? Did I leave it back in there? Taking and don't forget totem and elytra is a terrible Don't forget a totem. An elytra is a terrible thing to waste. You know what? It's a terrible wings to waste, too, and that's funnier. Done. Boom. Now we can go ahead and drop in a bunch of these totems of Undying here. And we can consolidate those with some of the totems that I found out Impulse apparently brought some over, but they weren't clearly labeled, and I don't think anyone knew to look for them. So we're just going to consolidate all this. I think I heard somebody hit the ground pretty hard. So I just moved. Okay. Calling out Impulse. How am I calling out Impulse? I mean, for saying that he didn't leave them, he didn't leave them where people could find them easily. Well, you know what? He was working on a lot of stuff. Is there other stuff from his raid farm we should bring back? Maybe we should go back and get some redstone dust. I'm going to go ahead and post this on the HermitCraft Discord next to Jev's upload a file. I just carried a few shulker boxes worth of totems from the raid farm into chest next to Jev's gearbox. Gonna make a second trip and bring back redstone and other valuables to the keep those inventories at the farm to keep things moving. Let's just say to keep things moving. Okay. Cool. So now the hermits know that they can get totems here. I'm gonna take these back. Okay. And now that we know how to get to gems, we can do it a second time. Nepeta says, people have been interpreting the things you say uncharitably more frequently since the crossover started. That's fine. I'm not a charity. I do work for tips, though, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So, we were going to, whoops, negative, it was negative 100, positive 200, right? Dead Reckoning. This seems... Grant sent me a, posted, I didn't see any, when grabbing totems. But can double check on my next pass. Didn't see anyone grabbing totems, but can double check on my next visit. On my way now. Okay. I don't remember seeing 90% of this stuff. Maybe I just wasn't really paying attention. 200, negative 100. Did I run past all this stuff on my way here and just really not see it? Okay, we need to... I'm going to stop the recording for right now. Turn the face camera back on. To remind people this is a live stream. We're palling around, having fun. Okay, wait. Nope. Greetings, Ivy. My day is going well. Yeah, I don't have enough extra experience to rename all the totems, sadly. I like renaming totems. It's fun. Okay. So, here we go. I think I left my boat down here somewhere. Or over there. More likely. There's a whole little dock down here. Any extra boats there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I feel like somewhere over here there were a bunch of random boats laying around that I saw. Dang it. They're there. On my way. Nursel says, what is the actual name of the crossover? I've been calling it HermitCraft 9, Empires 2. We're up by 7 in the first half. But, you know, that's just me. Other people can call their series whatever they want to name them. Steak. No. Okay, good. Most of those crossbows have despawned or whatever. So we don't have to worry about accidentally picking all those up. Okay. So we're going to check if there are any emeralds we didn't see. We're going to bring those, but I don't see any at the moment. How safe is this? I heard you need like a special sword to do this right. And I definitely don't have a special sword. So, I heard if you don't have a special sword, the Vex will kill you, is basically how it goes. Okay, so the hoppers are clearing into the large chests. Okay, so one more stack of totems, some redstones going in there. We'll let that redstone continue to go. Got some glowstone dust, potion of swiftness, potions of healing, bunch of crossbows. I don't know if these potions of healing are really worth anything, but... Ominous Banner, Witch's Head, Vindicator's Head, Pillager's Head, Ominous Banner. Just in case we need like 8 billion Ominous Banners, I guess it's better to have them and not need them, right? Also, it's probably good to just generally clean this thing out when we can, so that when Impulse starts running it again, he's got what he needs. Oh, I did not want to put my trident in there. Nope, I don't want to put that in there. Is it good to wipe out all these crossbows and stuff, too? Like, are those going to be useful to somebody at some point, and I just don't know it? Somebody said, Mahi says that you need Sweeping Edge, Sharpness 5, and let's put all the potions in one just for kicks. You need sweeping edge, sharpness 5, preferably looting 3. Gotcha. Ominous banners. We actually do run out of cobblestone a lot. Okay. So that means all the hoppers now are unclogged. Is it us being helpful if we just throw all of those crossbows? They can be combined to get fully repaired crossbows. Okay. Anything over here look valuable? I don't want to take all the redstone, because if they need to do repairs or add stuff over here, they're going to want some of it. But, like, the redstone that comes out of the farm, I feel like they don't necessarily need. Probably don't want hundreds of thousands of crossbows. Oh, did somebody just log in? Oh, it's X. I said hi to him earlier, so I don't think I need to do that. Whoops. Why am I... Whoa, what happened there? Hey, real quick, we have a tip rolling in, our first tip of the stream, from Christina, who says, been soaking up these multiple live streams while I can. Thanks for a great week. Your jokes make me laugh out loud. Well, thank you so much, Christina, for supporting the show. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat, and you just got us halfway to our first face camera expansion. Asuma left. So Asuma needs a crossbow, so we'll bring some to him. I mean, we're here, so we might as well fill all of the shulkers, right? This is less stuff for Impulse to have to deal with himself later. So that's good, too. I'm not going to sort which crossbows are worthwhile. That's if Asuma wants the crossbows, I'm just going to give him all of them, and he can decide. Because I don't know his purposes, right? So it's better to just deliver. Ooh, witch head. Didn't see that. See, this is why we're thorough. Okay, so extra crossbows can go here for right now. Witch heads can go in there. The axes seem kind of worthless. Can you melt axes down or something? Nope, I'm down here in slot 9 putting the hot in the hot bar. For a single nugget, so probably not really worth it. Okay, not worth the fuel. Okay. But we should still probably clear out whatever we can, just to keep things moving here. So it seemed like I saw a bunch of axes in the water earlier. Presumably Impulse is just letting those despawn. Oh wow, I didn't catch these heads and banners. But anyway, I was gonna say, I think impulse is just letting the axes despawn out here. So we can do that. Don't pollute the ocean, 'cause it's where the orca calls us home. Dun, 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 dun. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I do it every day. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Don't throw the earth away. Okay. More axes to toss. Okay. For some of this stuff, I guess we can consolidate that down into there. So now we have 4 spots for our 4 shulkers. And that's a building material you might need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep, Sunday, the Empire server is going to be part of the Love Tropics live stream. So keep an eye out for that. That might arm the local drowned. But then they won't despawn. It's fine. Oh, somebody says you can press the Q button to drop items. Not if you bound that to this. This is what happens when I press the Q button. So if I hover over items in my inventory and press Q, it just fails to show the Who's Online menu, which is not helpful. Yeah, since I missed the big HermitCraft charity stream and had to do my thing once I got home from Chicago with the shaving, I was excited that the Empire's folks said I could join them on Sunday morning. That's going to be at 9 a.m. U.S. Central Time. But Farrah Terrier, people are constantly asking me to press the tab button, which I'm doing now, and I don't want it to make noise. But yeah, you... What do I have tab for instead? I unbind tab. I don't like pressing tab while I'm... Tab for me is for switching contexts, and I don't want to switch contexts. But that stops me from accidentally alt-tabbing out of Minecraft if I'm like, or something. Okay. So it seemed like this time we kind of got there. Like this. Yeah. I can't have the Q button, or I can't have the throw items button be anywhere near my normal movement controls, or I end up throwing my weapon when I get jump scared by zombies. That's just how that goes. Okay, so here's the central area, and then there's ours. Okay. So I have the minus key bound to throw, which means I have to take my hand off the mouse to throw. So it's usually easier just to, yeah, you double tap W to run. That's why it's a double U, because it makes U twice as fast. Okay. Okay. Okay, glowstone and sugar. I feel like glowstone dust is almost, I don't know. This is not a perfect inventory system by any means. I got a lot of gunpowder. Okay. So, these potions of swiftness and healing. They have a different texture for those, I guess, on this server. Let's just throw those in here, too. Okay. So, for Isuma's, crossbows. Okay, you know what? Before we do anything else, we are massively low on trees. I planted a bunch of trees over here, and I think those chunks should have been loaded enough that we could have them ready to harvest, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Welcome, Sherry Ali. Yeah, you can see the potion colors better now. Somebody removed this entire hilltop. Okay, cool. That means, though, that while they were over here, these trees I planted all grew. So we can grab these trees. Okay. Echolog says that raid farm takes 30 minutes to build tops. But you still have to know how to do it. Okay. So we're just... These are all trees I planted yesterday, so we're going through... We're not just wrecking somebody else's area, y'all. Just so you know, I planted these for harvesting today. Dark. It's hard to tell because it's also getting brighter outside in Nashville, so it's like I can't tell. Nope, it is definitely getting dark. Bedtime. Any of these houses have beds? Nope. There's a bed. Somebody dismantled a good deal of that house, huh? Oh, wow, they're really paving this. You know, I'm not going to say that Grian needed a totem, but, you know, just as a side note. Where's all this stuff? Somebody's busy. Okay. Yeah, I planted those trees, don't worry. Okay, so...
Joe?
Hey, Pearl. Yeah, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, did you
Do
find
we
the
have
totems?
an emerald farm?
I
did find totems. I never used totems.
Yeah, I was just at the emerald farm. Do you know how to work it? I don't have the right sword to actually generate more.
No, I don't actually know how to use it at White Raid Farm.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
Jevin
no.
posted instructions in the HermitCraft Discord, but one of them is you have
Okay.
to have, like, sharpness 5 sword with certain attributes
Oh.
and stuff, because otherwise you can't kill the Vexes
Okay.
fast enough to not die. Although I
Oh,
was
dear.
thinking about it. If you just bring, like,
Uh-huh.
8 or 9 totems and had, like, a not perfect sword, maybe you'd still be fine. Maybe.
That's risking it, though.
Yeah.
Do you want to risk it? I don't know. Sharpness 5 and Sweeping Edge, apparently, according to chat. I'm streaming at the moment.
Okay, yeah, I am too. Did you see where I
Yeah,
put the extra
okay.
totems? I've been moving all the surplus stuff.
I did, yes.
Okay, yeah, because I want to make sure,
Yeah.
like, nobody needs to get impaled by a drown today. for example.
Like certain person, right?
Not to name names, no.
Well, okay. So, well, we've got totems. Do we have any surplus emeralds anywhere? I just need a little bit to make a silk pickaxe.
I don't.
That's it.
I was putting them back in the box at the entrance there. But okay, do you?
Okay.
So you need silk touch. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think I have that.
basically.
I lost my pickaxe
I think
and
it's
all
in-
my other stuff, which is why I went and got these totems, so it would never happen again.
Okay. I might just. We have
Asuma
silk
says
touch
we have
books.
silk touch
Oh,
books.
okay.
Well, we
Oh,
have.
where
Do
would
we
these
have
be?
the books already made, Asuma, or do we
Yeah,
just
'cause
have the
we've got
ability to?
villages.
He's saying we
Like
can
emeralds.
trade for. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I can probably just use the iron farm and get emeralds that way, because I only just need one book, really. I don't have to have
Oh.
a fully enchanted pickaxe, so if we're kind of stuck on emeralds right now, I'll just do one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is we were getting emeralds in the first place by just trading iron and trading carrots. You know what? How
Yeah.
about this? You go grab a bunch of iron. I'll grab a bunch of carrots, and we'll just get some hold us over emeralds.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Cool, cool.
Thank you. Okay. I'll pop down here. I've got a little bit of iron on me.
Okay.
Hi, Zuma. I like the hat. Hi. What's that? Yarr. Oh, pirate. Nice.
Okay, so here we go. Okay. How are we for wheat? Okay, not great, but okay. Mahi says, False had 2 silk touch books on the bridge the other night. I'm pretty sure those are gone, based on conversations I've overheard. That's, honestly, it's really hard to trust what I'm hearing in these meetings, because everybody is talking over everybody. So it's like I think people said they were already cashing those out. So, wait, I only got 3 emeralds for all that wheat? Okay, so here's 21 emeralds for Pearl. Holding down the minus button on her. Dang it. Okay, Pearl, I threw you another 21.
Oh, thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate that.
Most welcome. Spacebar refills your items in the trade menu. Good to know. Okay, more of these that we can move into... Let's consolidate. We're just consolidating. Totems are going here. Wheat trading is terrible. Yeah, I'm learning that. Thank you. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some more boxes for right now. We're going to need a ton of those later anyway. We need to go to Isuma. Dang it. That is not a place to go. How about that? How about we do it that way? Wish I had a hopper. That'd be way faster here. Okay. I didn't have sunflowers. No, I had dandelions. They don't grow higher. He wants double high ones. It's a different kind of flowers. The yellow flowers I had were too short. And the poppies were... he knows to get poppies out of the iron farm. He's not looking for poppies. Okay. Yellow shulker box, yellow shulker box. What was in this one? Just gonna grab all this stuff back out of here so we have that empty. $27, okay. So, 70 crossbows for Asuma. Okay, let's clear out these poppies. Even though we have another bone meal source at this point, we don't want to be clogging this up. We can also bring up some iron to trade for emeralds for the time being. Oh, actually, you know what? We have shulkers now. Let's do this like adults. We're professionals. Okay, we'll leave the rest of that in there right now. But yeah. Keep a hopper on hand for portable shulker unloader. The thing is, it's not fast enough if we're not actually doing stuff actively in the area. Like, that's like a walk away solution. You know what I mean? But we need a it's faster to just actually do it yourself is the thing. Okay. That guy is done on those. Same. Looks like Pearl maxed these guys out on iron trades for the most part. Oh, this guy, he's got a grindstone. Nope. Okay. Any of you guys have extra iron or want iron? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So it'll be a minute until these guys' trades reset. So we'll go ahead and we'll leave the extra iron in here for anybody else who wants it. We'll grab these poppies out of here. Okay, so composter. Let's go. Yep, the face cam's down here in slot 9, where I'm putting the hot in the hot bar. We are currently $10 away from our first face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So what we don't have necessarily here is a obvious place to put banners and mob heads. So we have a ton of mob heads and banners on us. Okay. So it looks like stuff is just kind of just getting thrown wherever. Andesite, we can throw in the andesite box. Are we still short on cobble? Not completely out, at least. We do need silk touch to get more of that. Dripstone we're low on. Sand we're not great. Oh, there is wood. It's just in different barrels. Okay, nether stuff, glass. Where does all this nether wart go? Do we have a space for it? Or does it just go in the nether stuff box? Probably should just go in the nether stuff box. Is that one ready to harvest? Yeah. Okay, that means these all are. I don't want to trust that the textures on this stuff are right. Or look, or you know what I mean? So we're going to harvest this, place these. Oh, there is a box for it. Okay, fantastic. I didn't actually leave the iron. Did I take the iron shulker? I did. What I meant to do was to move it into a chest. Thank you. Thank you, Hunter Colony. Hey, we got another tip rolling in. Thank you very much to Anonymous for tipping 10. That is going to get my face out of the hotbar here. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So here we go. Please direct your attention down to slot 9 so I can say, how do y'all... Whoa. The camera is messed up again. What is up with that? It's definitely something with the cable? Or is it the fact that it's daylight? Is that... Maybe... Oh, the sun is, like, bouncing directly off me. Let me turn the shades. Maybe it's the time of day. That was... Somehow UV light was filtering through the window and messing with the green screen, but I messed with the curtains or whatever. Okay. Anyway, howdy, Crow Hills here, expanded as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee. Hey, welcome, J. Loopy Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm glad to know that my camera's not broken. It's just that there's a weird UV filtering thing with my window that's messing it up. That's one less thing to stress about. Okay, so we're gonna put in another chest here. And we're gonna move that iron into it. After we do some trades. Oh, that guy's done. That guy's done. So these guys are still all done on iron right now. So we're gonna move the extra iron into here. Whoa, that was mine. X, that was my yellow box. I was moving. Yeah, thank you. I'm bringing iron up. Any sneak peeks into the hermit plans for the area? No, I don't even know what it's called. I keep seeing people who are like, on so-and-so's live stream, they called it Hermitopia, but on so-and-so's live stream, they called it Hermit Land. What is its name? We don't have a name for it. I'm calling it Blockatomi Tower. I don't know. Like, we're not organized people. Yeah, some people are saying Hermitopia. Yeah, that's not real. This is how far along we are. We are throwing things here. It's literally on the sign. What sign? I do not see a sign. In the nether, it's labeled as that. Well, I'm not sure that that's true. We can go in the nether and look. There's a sign pointing to the nether portal on the nether roof. You know, I was going to go help Asuma, but now we're fighting about this. Okay. See, it says Hermit Portal. Hold on. Blockatomi Plaza? See? Sign doesn't mean anything. Anybody can put up a sign here. Michigan. Could be anything. I don't see why y'all take Impulse so seriously. Just because him and Rian are riffing doesn't mean we actually have anything sorted out. Okay, let's go ahead. Wait, you know what? This might actually be somebody's project chest. Whoa, that's a cool shield. Yeah, so we're in the upper peninsula of Michigan right now. Okay. Wow. This X is busy here. So we're gonna get out of his way. We probably should actually do a culling of the cows at some point. Somebody says that all of the Empire's people are calling it the Rift Hill. Or Rifter's Hill. I think my favorite suggestion was Milton Keynes. Because it's, you know, obviously built on a grid. In a roundabout sort of way. Okay, once we've bred all of the existing adult cows, I think we're gonna do a cull. Okay, I think we got them all. So we're gonna give them a little bit of time to shuffle around while we run down to bed. Maybe Hermitopia is short for Hermit Dystopia. Did you think about that? Poppies into the composter. Yeah. Who you gonna cull? Those cattle! Da 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 da. Okay, so we've given the cows time to do this. So we need to do the jump thing so that we don't sweeping edge them. Dang it. If you do the jump attack with the sword, it only... Uh-oh. The jump attack with the sword only attacks the cow you hit. But I keep being too high up. Okay. Nope. Not doing great on that. Could just use the axe. The axe doesn't have looting. The diamond sword doesn't have loot. I lost my looting sword. We need to go get another looting book. That's gonna take forever. I had a looting sword, but I forgot I lost it last night. So, blast protection, fire protection, efficiency, silk touch, unbreaking, fortune, mending, flame, vanishing glass, aqua affinity, infinity punch, bane of arthropods, sweeping edge. Feather falling 3. Ooh, that's actually a good one. Sharpness 5. Okay, so in order to get looting, we're gonna probably have to... Actually, wait, hold on. Let's take some of the... These are books I made earlier. I'm gonna take some of these books I made earlier. Gonna take some of the lapis. I'm breaking. It's fine, whatever. Power, smite, fire protection, whatever. Knockback, smite, unbreaking. What I should have been doing is throwing the sword in first. Looting 2. Okay, so we need to get to level 30 real quick. Fastest way to get to level 30 with no proper farms. Okay, we can, for example, what if we block one of the bookshelves? Can we get that cheaper? 28. Yeah, okay, not too much cheaper. Kill other players for 7 levels each. You know, it's not a bad idea. Looting 2, level 26. Should probably have a better way to get coal or torches. There we go. Turn iron into emeralds. Well, Asuma's already doing that pretty aggressively here. Looting 1 at level 17. That seems more viable. Looting 1 at level 20. Looting 2... Oh no, looting 1 still at level 22. Looting 2 at level 26. So we gotta get to level 26. Okay. Let's go relight those areas so we don't just mob kill a bunch of people. EXP bottles. Oh, yeah, that's right. We can get XP balls from villager trading, but we're also short on emeralds. So, let's get some carrots real quick. I guess we can trade some carrots. I don't know. I heard that gold farm breaks really easily. It has overflow issues. That gold farm also lags out the server really badly, and since we have multiple people streaming, basically I have not heard a single good thing about that gold farm. I am not going to go over there and mess up everybody else's day. So... The chest in the trading room has EXP bottles. Does it? Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So... Well, that got us up to level... We were at level 13, basically, weren't we? Okay. Sticks for emeralds. That's actually... maybe not terrible. Bamboo... Do we actually get all of the experience from that? No. Is there any extra experience waiting in any of these? Okay, no, Asuma's smart enough to know how to do this. Okay. Is this one of the experience bottle guys? 3 for 1. Yeah, oh, you're right, there are some bottles of enchanting there. Why don't we go down and... Is there an optimal way to throw bottles of enchanting to get more levels? Okay. I was already doing the optimal thing. Okay, good to know. Well, here's one thing we can do, is we can breed more cows and get experience from breeding. Okay, we're still getting a few experiences from that. Okay. So we can get looting too if we're just patient. We need a few more levels. What can we kill? I think that if we go up to the if we go up to that farm up there, can we attack the stuff with our sword? Well, we want to kill the cows once we have the looting too. Can we kill the animals or mobs that are up here? That are like falling into the thing. No, they're fully enclosed, it looks like. Okay. It's not a kill farm. Is there anything in here that those guys down there would want to trade for, maybe? Should I actually make a consolidation thing here? Okay, let's maybe grab a bunch of these bones and... Hold on. I didn't think this through. I was like, I'll make a bunch of bone meal. Did I lose the internet again? What's going on? But, like, this thing looks like it's starting to get full. These chunks are going to be always loaded. So maybe we grab these from the top down, actually. I just want to make sure that none of these overflow, because that's going to start causing crazy lag problems. This is not... These farms are not designed with, like, overflow and stuff like that in mind, necessarily. Okay. Could we trade the rotten flesh to the clerics? Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that then. Okay, so let's grab 1, 2, make sure it goes in our inventory, 3. Let's get all the bones out. We're going to consolidate the bones down into bone blocks somewhere. Or something. Whoops. As many of them as we can get. We're going to consolidate those into storage. Okay, then we'll fill the rest of our storage with gunpowder, or not gunpowder, rotten flesh for trading. Then we'll head back down. The Fletcher doesn't take string in this one. Okay, so that we can consolidate there. Okay, let's make some more of these. So we are going to go next to our composter here, because the composter is where people are used to getting their bones from anyway, right? Okay, so temporarily, let's just go ahead. Grab that. Did it go? Okay. So you know how I said these using a hopper to empty a shulker isn't really super efficient? Well, unless we have other stuff to do in the area. Well, we're going to let that run for right now, because my inventory is too full of other stuff at the moment. The Fletcher does take sticks. You know, I'm not. Okay. Okay, which one is this? This is librarian. This guy will trade for these. This guy will trade for these. Okay, we're getting progress here. Okay, this guy... So I think we need a level 26 to get our enchant, so we're almost there. Okay. So let's go ahead and looks like... Oh, that guy is up. Okay. So let's see. Let's go grab more rotten flesh. We're almost there. As long as we don't fall off that tower, we'll be fine. Oh, boy, this is so slow. Look at that. That is really not optimal. We can consolidate these into bone blocks later. For right now, we're just trying to get stuff out of the system, so we don't have our mob farm overflow. Okay. Okay, so let's go fill these up with raw meat. Well, we're missing one. No worries. Okay. Make sure we didn't lose any other random experience from breeding the cattle before. I put some of the bones back in a shulker, did I? Yep, you're right. One of them does have bones back in it. Next problem. Actually, just for clarity's sake, let's go ahead and make a ton of bone meal real quick for people to find. Then we'll turn that into bone blocks. Oops. Okay. Bones and bone accessories. Quick reminder, wow, we've been going for an hour and a half. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I should clear out my inventory first. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. But we really only need to get so little to be able to move forward with this looting thing. Okay. Actually, let's put the sticks and dirt in our sticks and dirt piles. Am I going to be running the raid farm during Dracula? That might be legitimately terrifying. Anybody up? That guy's up. Almost. Okay, 26. Boom. Wait, is this now a bubble column that feeds iron up into here? Okay. That's something. Maybe he's trying to check the boats. Not yet. We're one thing at a time. First off, looting 2 book. No! Somebody enchanted something. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Wait. It's... Okay, so we just need to put in a torch or 2 here to lower it to 26 again. Okay. Okay. So, sword. Looting 2. Why is that not interfering? Boom. Smite 3, looting 2. No, Smite 3. It's gonna make it take forever to kill the cattle. Boo. Boo, I say. Dang it. At least all the babies should be grown up by now. They're not. Dang it. How are we doing on 9 leather? Not great. At least with the smite, I'm less likely to accidentally kill a baby. If I put the sword in my offhand, you can use the axe and get the looting. Really? Does looting work in the offhand? Go buy a sharpness 5 book and put that on a different sword, then combine the two to get sharpness 5 looting 2. Okay, see that? That sounds good. That sounds like a plan. Wesley says the sword has to be in the main hand. I'm pretty sure it does. But I think Mahi Zero's plan is valid here. So let's just go get any sword. A Smite 2 sword. Okay, fine. We're going to disenchant that. Then we're going to go find the Sharpness 5 guy. And maybe I'm breaking. What do we... the ender chest is gone. I put some books in that ender chest and now I'll never get them back. Dang it. Sweeping Edge. I don't think we have a Sharpness 5 book, actually. Yeah. There might be a Sharpness 5 book at False's, thing. It was over the tool dudes. One of these guys? Sharpness 5, there we go. Why will he not do that trade, though? Oh, I don't have enough diamonds or emeralds. We need a feather falling 3 and a sharpness 5. Okay. We're about to have more emeralds now that Impulse is running the raid farm again. So let's get the feather falling 3 as well right now. No more anvil. To the Totem! Okay. Sharpness plus unbreaking. I think we should probably try and be smart about this. Maybe we need unbreaking 3 as well. This is just what do I care? It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Let's just improve what we have the quickest we can. Feather falling 3. Boom. Less likely to die falling off that thing. Sword, we're going to add sharpness 5 to it. Boom. Now we're out of anvil. Let's make another anvil. Okay. Make a couple of anvils. One to go here. And maybe another to go here when that one breaks. Okay. Sharpness 5. Looting 2. Choo choo. Welcome, Lol. Glad you could join us. This is way faster. We're gonna start having real lag problems if we don't take care of these cows. This was kind of a priority. Okay. Next problem. Okay, where is the thing here? Imagine you could put unbreaking on an anvil. Yeah. Okay, so let's take the beef we've got. Leather. How are we on paper? Here. Go ahead and... throw these in here. Somebody says not using the sword axe combo. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work in Java. I think that might be a Bedrock thing. Is there a fire aspect to cook the beef? You know, I think I could just put it in through this mega smelter here, or into any of these. Okay, we're still kind of short on coal as far as I can tell. Bones, we can put in the bone block thing. Wait, no, copper actually does go in that box, but netherite goes over here. Wait, we actually need those. You don't need that. Storing some of the lapis over here would not necessarily... Oh, there's an enchanting lapis thing already. Great. Okay. Protection 1, power 1, unbreaking 1. Throw these extra books in here for now. Take a couple of shulkers down to get lava buckets. Next time I have coal, I'll just run by here. It's not urgent. Okay. Let's go bring down a bunch of the, Did I actually make an apology over an abandoned shulker? I don't think so. Oh, wait, like a year ago. A while ago. I don't know. It was a while. Hey, we got a tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. Thank you very much to Chad. Thank you so much, Chad, for the 20, who says congratulations on the engagement. Your kind words are appreciated as well. That gets us evenly to our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand. So thank you, Chad. Okay. So let's go up here. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's go pull the raw flesh out of here for trading with the clerics, right? Cleric trading flesh. That's gonna free up some inventory spots in the system, so it's not as likely to overflow and lose us the stuff we do care about. Okay. transferring right now. Okay. Just empty this into our inventory. Okay, can we survive this drop? Probably with the feather falling, but you know what? Why risk it? Smallish Beans left the game. That's me and Pearl and Impulse. Impulse is AFKing. So, or he's like clicking. Howdy to West Virginia, Sean. Okay, so if we roll over here to these guys. Now, if we... Will it break anything with these guys' system? If I come in here and put in, like, a chest in the ground full of rotten flesh. Like, if I just put this right here between them here. And then people who want to can trade rotten flesh. It's not the fastest trade, but I mean, it does get us some experience and... Okay, coffee pot is almost empty. Oops. Okay. So this guy... This guy's... That guy's actually up now. Great. So let's see what we can... Whoa! Oh, that's dangerous. Oh. Spacebar. That spacebar trick is fast. Rotten flesh and 22 more. Okay. So, I mean, we did just get, like, a stack and a half of emeralds out of that guy, which isn't bad. Let's just run through and do some more quick trades, just in case while people are waiting on Impulse's farm to catch up. Will it break anything if I go to Impulse's farm while he's running it? If I just go to a partial emptying of it now? Anybody here know anything about raid farms? Is that, like, crazy dangerous? Hey, howdy, rotation. Mantigag says don't chance it. Really, is it that dangerous to try and empty it while he's running it? You'll get attacked by Vex. If the Vex target you, you're gonna have problems. Box Blown says, have you tried getting partnered? Well, I got married once, and it didn't take, so I have actually gotten engaged again. And, so yeah, I'm gonna hopefully be partnered once the, fiancé visa is approved to my beloved Badger Spanner. So, yep, I'm trying my best to get partnered, but the thing is, with these international marriages, you gotta get approval from the government, and Which, I mean, technically getting a marriage certificate or a marriage license at all means getting approval from the government, but, like, it's a lot of extra steps. So people are saying it could be dangerous to me, but it won't hurt Impulse. I'm not going to ask him because he's got to swing his sword every 15 seconds. Or if he doesn't swing his sword every 15 seconds, then he'll die. So I can't just go ask him. So, yeah, let me, okay, we're going to get rid of some of this stuff in temporary storage here. Plants, go in that one, dirt. Oh, is it 1.5 seconds? Okay, either way, so he basically has to continuously swing the sword. Every 20 game ticks. Yeah, but, okay. Go ask over voice chat. I mean, at the point where I'm going all the way over there, we're getting the stuff. Like, we're not gonna not get the stuff at that point. Okay. Are we sure it was down this white path? I feel like... Okay, hold on. We want to go negative on this number. Positive on this. Wait. Okay. We're going negative on both numbers. That's the wrong way. That's partially the right way. There we go. This is the correct way. As long as it's not dangerous to Impulse, I'm fine. Oh. Hey, we got a new tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. Thank you very much to Amy for tipping 20, who says, always happy when I can catch a stream, and I love that you're doing them at an earlier time. I can watch while I start my work day. Whoa. And I can drop an abacus. Either way, we got that additional 20 on the abacus there. Thank you very much, Amy, for the kind words and for supporting the arts and my show in particular. So here we go. Expand. Okay. Yeah, just this server is more active in the morning, so it makes more sense to be on. If Vex spawn, they kill everyone. Box blown says there are no mods in chat. I'm the mod. I'm in chat. I moderate all 3 chats. It keeps my costs down. Because I believe in paying people a living wage for moderation work. And, so I can only afford moderators for special occasions. But if you can't afford to pay somebody else to do something, then you do it yourself. So. Discord chat, Twitch chat, and YouTube chat are the 3 chats here. Discord chat isn't hard to mod, though, because, I mean, everybody there pays to access the Discord, so they're not going to be jerks. You don't have, like, random drive-through people that I need to ban, like you do on YouTube or Twitch. But all 3 chats move slower because there's 3 of them, so it's easier to keep up and read them. Welcome me, myself. Thank you, Papa Lovegood. Vex, unlike cats, are unstoppable killing machines. Well, maybe we should be recording this. All right. So I have been running back and forth, emptying inventories, and making sure that our mob farms do not overflow. I'm just going to swing by here with these yellow shulker boxes and grab anything Impulse needs me to ferry back. Howdy, Impulse. I'm just here to grab anything you need ferried back. So let's see. Empty. We got some redstone here. Looks like he is maybe 3 emeralds, 64 emeralds. He might not be ready for me yet. But you know what? Let's go ahead. We'll grab these totems of undying. Grab the emeralds that are here. I should probably let him run this thing a little longer. Redstone. Seems like it's not a big haul yet. Oh, wow. Never mind. Apparently Impulse just had all the emeralds on him. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and carry these blocks back so Impulse doesn't have to worry about it. Okay. Let's get out of here. Do 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 da na 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 da na 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 na. Head Start Penguin says, I would offer to mod for free. Well, there's a few reasons to say no to that. I'm going to be honest. One of them is I want to encourage people to do work. If you're going to do work for free, you should do it to support causes you believe in, like charity. You should maybe, if you're going to moderate, you should work for your friends who are not necessarily making a living off this. Like, this is literally my job. I am trying to build a business here. And if my business depends on unpaid labor, then it's going to look a lot more like a cult than a business. And I'm also the primary residential parent for my daughter. And, you know, in a divorce situation where custody could go back to court at some point, you know, it looks really bad if you have a bunch of people working for free for you. It looks like you have a cult, and that could cost me thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in additional legal fees. It's cheaper for me to pay a living wage to my moderators than for my attorney to explain to a judge that I'm not a cult leader. So I would rather just not accept free help, with help in air quotes, because that could actually, like, really be bad. So, yeah, we're gonna just not do that. Not only is it the right thing to do, but it'll probably save me money in the long term. So why not do it at that point, you know? Hunter Colony says, is there a difference between donating time and labor and donating money? Well, I pay income tax on all the tips, and technically people have offered to, like, work for me as barter before. I would need to file a bunch of tax stuff. If people were technically bartering working for me, I would need to file a bunch of tax stuff around bartered labor time, which is stupidly complex and not good, and I don't want to do it. Like, the tax stuff for, like, when I get tips, I just tell the IRS exactly how much I made on the tips, and then I pay the rate, right? But, like, for bartered labor, like, most people just don't file it. But if I don't file it, then I'm back to looking like I run a cult, and I don't want to do that. So, like, it's just not worth it. It is not worth it. PSGMND says, isn't the concept of being a streamer known in courts by now, like, for not being seen as a cult? If you're running a... If you're making a lot of money, and you have people who are working for you, like, let's say, like, I probably stream, like, 20 or 30 hours a week. If I had several people showing up here and working for free as moderators 20 or 30 hours a week, there would be a strong argument that that's gonna meet some of the legal definitions for, like, running a cult. Okay, charismatic, draws crowds, has people working for free. Like you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. That's like you don't want to assume that a custody judge, a lot of the judges are like 50, 60, 70 years old. Okay, they're not, they're just gonna look at like, kind of looks like a cult. Is running a cult really that bad? Well, if you're in a custody situation where you could be challenged for custody, yes. Running a cult is very inconvenient. And here's the other thing. It's not that I couldn't necessarily win if I went to court over this. It's that it would be ludicrously expensive to win. It would take a lot of attorney hours to win. Right? So some of y'all might say, Joe, you have a case here. Yes, I have a case, but making that case would be expensive. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. And I don't accept bits. We do have CHF20 rolling in from Illuminate the Dark, who says, I'm sad to see the beard gone, though I'm happy to know why. Yes, that is a result of the amazing charity stream. CHF20, CHF comes out, basically, those are Swiss francs. They're basically the same as US dollars. So that's 20 US abacus beads. Here we go. It's time to expand. Okay, so we're gonna take the gunpowder out of here. We don't really have a good place for gunpowder yet. It looks like I have PTSD. Thanks! I try. It's the dimples, right? May I ask about the abacus, says Emma. Yeah, because every time we hit a tipping milestone, the camera gets bigger, but the tipping milestones are cumulative, so we're 20 away from the next face camera expansion. So let's say somebody gave $3, I would move 3 beads over, and then I know we are 17 away. If somebody else gave another 4, I'd move those over. So this way, I make sure that people can contribute toward the milestones and not lose track. Okay. Ivan by Dash says, so it would be cheaper to have paid moderators than non-paid ones. Exactly. I also think, from an ethical standpoint, it's the right thing to do to pay people. If you're running a business and they're working for you, I think you should pay them. That's a thing I believe. Call me old-fashioned, but, yeah. Yeah, doing math on stream without an abacus is very difficult. Doing math on stream with an abacus is still very hard. Okay, so... But honestly, you know, the other thing is, you know, if you're dependent on other moderators, then you can't stream whenever you want without keeping people in a state of suspended terror. That like, oh, if I go grocery shopping right now, is the person that I work for gonna start a stream? Because like for me, I'll say like, okay, I've got this morning set aside for editing, and then I'll start editing the video, and I'll be like, no, I'm actually missing like 8 segments I need to record, and I'll switch gears, and I can just say I'm doing a bonus stream randomly right now, right? And I don't have anybody going, oh no, I gotta get to work, right? So because I only use moderators for like special events where I know I can't moderate the chat myself, like the Mario Kart stream with the other hermits. Well, we knew when that was going to be 3 weeks in advance. So I said, hey, to my Discord moderators, is anybody available to pull a shift moderating Twitch and YouTube chat on this day at this time, right? Like, I like being able to work on my own schedule, and not having other people moderate allows me to do that more easily, guilt-free. Is it Joe S. Pumpkin's time? I think it might be. I think we've moved everything along reasonably well here. Yeah, Among Us is another example of a game that's hard to moderate while I'm playing. Because I don't necessarily want to look at the chat while I'm playing, because if people might be stream sniping other people. Math Girl JK says, for American streamers, I think it's very dangerous to accept free labor. Just because the Department of Labor and the IRS hasn't gotten around to chasing this down doesn't mean they won't. Yeah, that's the sort of thing, like, it's only a matter of time. Like, so, if all of a sudden, it would be very... It would shake the industry if the Department of Labor or Department of Justice started going after people. But that doesn't mean that the Department of Justice or the Department of Labor won't. Because they don't care. This is low-hanging fruit, If they can go in and say, hey, this streamer makes... there's a lot of streamers that are probably making a lot more money than me that aren't paying people. And so if the Department of Labor sees that, they're like, oh, we could go after this guy and fine him $30,000 or something. Like, that's easy money for them. It's easy to prove. Like, and these are non-violent criminals, okay? Non-violent criminals who are not politically connected? Wow! That is a field day for those guys. So, yeah, I don't want to play. I'm not in that game. Emmanuel Tippin20 says, you are amazing! Thank you, Emmanuel. That gets us evenly to our next face camera expansion milestone. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each face camera expansion, but now these chains I've forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Joost. Bum 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 bum. Okay, at this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Joe-pacity. This is not an efficient pumpkin or melon farm. I know, right? I was waiting for Doc to log on so I could come get... I kind of built this so I could ask one of the Redstoners on the server for feedback. I thought it would be funny. Okay. But look at this. It is actually legitimately collecting pumpkins. The man on fire says, a hermit hive. Who is the queen bee? B-dubs? I mean, he does have B in his name. But, Kingu says, California's already going after streamers. What do you mean, Kingu? I hadn't heard that. But I don't live in California. And I've also been, like, caught up in my own stuff, so. Boxblown says, I can give you a link to a better farm. No. This is an intentionally suboptimal farm that I designed myself as an I didn't want to use somebody else's perfect farm. I designed a bad one myself, so I have an excuse to collaborate with another hermit and look for... It's like, okay, here are some things I see I could improve. What do you think you could improve? That right? If I just come in and I'm like, hey, I'm building Redstoner 2875689 NE because he's from Nebraska's farm. How is that fun? Designing your things by yourself is how you learn, says Yurgi. Exactly. So the thing is, I've got this relatively suboptimal farm that's still generated a reasonable amount of pumpkins. How many pumpkins do we actually need? Think about that. How many pumpkins do we need? Kingu says California's Department of Labor is sending letters to big streamers in the state requesting documentation for paying moderators per hour and for the benefits being offered. See? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'm surprised that's not happening at a broader scale, but like California is a logical place to start because they have California has state income tax as well. Tennessee doesn't. We only have federal income tax. But yeah. So but I'm in the clear. I'm already paying people hourly. They're logging their hours. I'm paying them well above minimum wage because I'm only bringing in people that are really good and their time is worth it. Not that you should have to be great to earn a living wage, but I'm hiring people who are great and paying them a living wage. Nobody who works for me is making less than $20 an hour at this point, which is one of the reasons that they're not working a ton of hours. Like, if I need them to be somewhere... for 3 hours, that's going to cost me at least $60. But that is worth it. If we're doing a big event with like 8 hermits playing Mario Kart, it is worth $60 to make sure that those chats are watched by somebody who, like, well, here's the other thing with unpaid moderators. A lot of unpaid moderators, they're actually watching like 7 or 8 different streamers' chats because they just love volunteering for stuff, right? Maybe not 7 or 8, but like, it's like, okay, these are people who are, they're setting aside this time. They're not moderating while they're doing their homework. They're not, they are literally on the clock watching these streams, making sure this event with these hermits goes well, right? So, Incurious says, I can vouch that unemployment insurance gets weird once payments in kind get involved. Absolutely respect your commitment to paying your mods. Thank you. Yeah. Math Girl JK says, as a human resources person who has to deal with a lot of rules and laws, I've been wondering for a while how this will affect streamers. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I mean, I file 1099 MISCs. I think they're MISCs. It's one of the, I think they changed the 1099 a while ago. It's one of the 1099 variants on all of the people who work for me. They all have U.S. tax IDs. So even though I don't require that all my employees live in the United States, like, if you were from Europe and you went to grad school here, you would still have a U.S. tax ID number. Anybody who has a U.S. tax ID number, or can get a 1099, and then so I file that every year, so the government can see, like, okay, Joe's paying these people X hundred or X thousand a year each, and if they say how many hours did this person work last year, I can say they worked this many hours on these days for these events, like. So let's see. Ethax says, how does it work if you hire outside the U.S.? It's way more complicated and not worth the effort to me. It's easier for me to, if I needed to hire somebody from Europe, I just say, hey, who from Europe that wants this job has a U.S. tax ID number? Like you went to grad school here or you worked here for a while, right? That's equally easy, but somebody who doesn't have a U.S. tax ID number, I don't have that. I don't have the resources to deal with that, which sucks because there's great people all over the world, but like, I'm running a very tiny business. I'm the only full-time employee. I'm probably working more than full-time. Fufu tips 20. Thank you very much, Fufu. That is going to get us evenly to our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand juiced. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 80%. And then we got another 2 from Max, who says, little tip from Germany. Thank you, Max. That puts us 18 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. We got another tip rolling in here from Snuffles. Thank you, Snuffles, for the 6, who says, paying my non-cult fee. How do you handle 67 cents with an abacus? Do they have floating point capacity? Oh, I didn't even notice the cents. I just mentally rounded it up to $6. Have a great day. You rock. So thank you very much, Snuffles. That puts us 12 away now from the next face camera expansion milestone. So, yeah, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Let me post that link in there. Have a great night, S. Crystal. Okay. So somebody says, because they're contractors, you don't need to worry about... So in order to make sure that... There's a lot of things you have to do to make sure that your quote-unquote contractors are actual real contractors. Like letting them decide what times they work, whether or not they bring their own equipment, all sorts of things. And so, like, that's one of the things is I don't assign people shifts, right? I say, hey, I have an opportunity to work, right? Here are the different times, here's when this event is. Does anybody want to take this shift, right? And I only need one person per shift. My moderator staff, like, with the Discord, what they do on the Discord is they have 15-minute check-ins, and they sign up for, like, I don't know, 15 or 23-hour windows a month, where they say, I will check in for 15 minutes during this 3-hour window on these 15 different days or 20 different days or whatever, right? And so that way we get kind of people continuously checking the Discord for, like, tickets, like, oh, hey, a bot got in or whatever, right? But, like, I'm not saying, okay, this moderator has to be here at this time, right? Because that would, at the point where I'm dictating, you have to clock in at this time, stuff like that, that gets out of freelancer contractor territory. if I was telling them that they had to wear certain things or had to all sorts of stuff. Like, you got to really be careful about this stuff if you are paying people. Because if you are employing people but you're not treating them like employees, but they don't meet contractor status, that's a whole huge labor violation that I don't have time for. Okay, so we have several farms all running basically around the clock now. These carrots are still going. This cattle farm has slowed down a lot. I really think we probably have enough leather here kind of indefinitely. How are we on these? Is this even... Yeah, let's just go ahead and harvest this because we haven't... I'm trying to harvest each farm at least once per day. Dang it. Just to make sure that we don't run out of stuff. Incurious says, I have to fight people about independent contractors versus employees at my job all the time. It's the biggest pain in my butt. Yeah. Bilka says, do meetings count for telling people to be there at a certain time? Well, it depends. If I'm like, hey, I'm having this meeting at this time, anyone who can make it, I recommend you be there. Or if I'm like, hey, of these times, when are y'all available? Right? So I could say, here's a few days we could have this meeting on. What is the day that everyone can do it? Right? That's them saying, this is when I want to work. And me saying when I'm available to work with them. It's a little different. But yeah, we don't really have mandatory meetings. Almost everything can be done asynchronously with text these days. I try on months when I can afford it to have a, like, hour-long staff meeting or so with everybody. But a lot of months, that isn't really justifiable financially, because having everybody clock in for an extra hour, when they're like, if there's nothing to really say, like the time spent coordinating, even scheduling the meeting isn't great. We are gonna have one this month. I need to talk to NJ later about getting that scheduled, because we have a bunch of stuff coming back from vacation mode, and this farm is just not quite ready. It looks like it's ready, but it's not. If I need a machinist, I could hire you. Thanks. Don Frost says, you're the most in-depth hermit I've ever seen. Love the insider explanation of how your job works. Well, you know, here's the thing, is I learned how to do this job largely from web cartoonists who were talking about how to do their job like 16, 18 years ago. Like the Webcomics Weekly guys, Brad Geiger, Scott Kurtz, Chris Straub, and Dave Kellett were hugely influential. Meredith Gran, who ran Webcomics Weekend. Folks like that who really just got out and talked about how they run their businesses and how they make money and how they make sure they're not taken advantage of, how they make sure they don't step into traps with the tax system, how they make sure anybody that they work with is fairly compensated and taken care of, stuff like that. And even though I'm not a web cartoonist, hearing from them how they ran their business helped me learn how to run my business. So some of y'all 15, 20 years from now might be doing a job totally different from what I'm doing, but if you're a self-employed artist making something cool, maybe some of this stuff helps, you know? So I don't mind talking about this, because people who talked about it 15, 20 years ago helped me a lot. So, yeah. This meeting could have been a Discord post, says Centauratron. Sometimes... Oh, boy. I think the bed is gone. Oh, no, it just got moved. Okay. Chelsea Stewart Tips 10, who says, howdy from Oklahoma, Joe. Just wanted to say I really enjoy your streams in the morning. Well, thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, we changed up the schedule a little bit to accommodate the Empire's people. I still don't really know their weekly schedule, but it seems like early in the week they're more active. Everybody has a different rhythm, right? And the HermitCraft server's rhythm is very different from the rhythm here. So getting on in the morning here kind of helps make sure that I have time to interact with people. I got to run into Pearl earlier, or Pearlier. Got to run into Asuma, Impulse, and also we're setting up other people for whenever they log in. I was expecting Doc to be on by now, honestly. I was hoping to run into him. Honestly, coordinating things with the Hermits in advance is really hard, because most of us don't know what our schedule looks like on any given day. Like, there was one week where Corellis and I were trying to record together, and, like, every day something came up for one of us. It wasn't, like, just me or just him. And so, like, a lot of times it's just like, I'll just be online and see if they hop on and then try and grab them. So, okay. I'm gonna post in the HermitCraft Discord. I brought over the emeralds impulse farmed there in the top chest of the trading hall. Boom. Ollie joined the game. Yay, Ollie. Yeah, Chelsea says Doc posted about not being able to play while he's taking care of his child. Yeah, the thing is, though, that I think that Karen is back now, so Doc's going to start getting back in the groove. So. Hey, speaking of tips, we just got 24 rolling in from Michael, who says, greetings from the land of chocolate and cheese and head-standing penguins. I actually don't know what land that is, but I do know that by my count, that is going to get us 2 face camera expansions and 18 away from the next one. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. And we're going to lower the Joe opacity now to 70%. And then for that second face camera expansion, we're about to hit the most obnoxious face camera. If y'all are new to the show, this is where things start getting weird. The camera keeps getting bigger, but it also keeps getting more transparent. So when we hit this next face camera expansion, this is the absolute worst point for both. Here we go. It's time to expand Jost. We are now at the Tony Stark helmet cam. 60% Joe opacity and 18 away from the next face camera expansion. The Joe opacity will keep dropping as the camera keeps expanding, but we can't really cover more of the screen at this point. So the transparency is going to start making things easier to see through as we go. Okay. So, yes, this is the most iconic of face cameras. Let's see. Oh, there's Pearl. Hi, Pearl. Oh, hi, Pearl. Mob heads. Let's put the mob head.
I got jump scared by a Joe.
Sorry, Pearl. I wasn't trying to jump scare you. Just saying hi.
I got spooked. Hello.
How's it going? You need anything?
I'm just trying to find a deep slate emerald and I'm struggling with it.
Uh-oh. I think there's a museum over in the ancient city that's got one of those on display.
Yeah.
Maybe you could Indiana Jones
display, but
a reverse Indiana Jones it, I guess.
No, Impulse let me use his deep slate emerald so I could trade with the wandering trader to get the mini deep slate emerald all for picks. But like I want to replace the one that I borrowed technically. I mean, he said I could use it, but like I want to replace it, so I need to find a new one. So
boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for one of those right now.
Good luck. Yeah, those are
great.
Hard one to find.
I found several on HermitCraft. I'm just struggling on here.
I believe in you.
It's fine. Thanks, Joe. All right, I'm gonna keep going.
Good luck. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, you can national treasure it. Yeah, that's right. This deserves to be treasured. National treasured. Okay. So, let's go ahead. I think we're actually ready to record our next pumpkin farm thing. Part of me thinks we need to create a place for the gunpowder, because we've just got gunpowder all over. Ooh, you know what we should do for the gunpowder is we should make whatever chest we use for the gunpowder, we should make a thing. I've been trying to avoid getting too many entities over here by framing things, but Impulse found 4 on his first day. I know, he's amazing. Impulse, amazing hermit. Actually, wait, we don't want the, let's use bamboo to make the sticks. Okay. Boom. Item frame. Oak logs. So we're gonna make more wood. Gonna make more chests. For the... Actually, let's make more barrels. Gonna make barrels for the gunpowder. And let's go name those. Peter R says, why is his face over the whole screen? Is this normal? Yeah, the camera gets bigger when people tip, and we are 18 away from the next face camera expansion. So if you don't like the face camera, just give it a minute. And maybe $18. Okay, so, Hermit... Oops. Okay, actually, wait. No. This is funnier if we... If we have each of these have a different name. Whoops. How do you spell Milwaukee? I had it the other day. Milwaukee. Oh, I had it. That's right. Milwaukee Community. Okay. Okay, just gotta think of a few more. Hamilton Keynes. Community gunpowder. Great Hermiton and Northern Hermitland. Community gunpowder. We're renaming every Hermitlantos, Hermitlanta. Okay. So where can we stack up the community gunpowder that will be easy for people to find? Okay. Besides the totem, the thing is, I think somebody's eventually gonna need to build here. If someone could work on getting a looting 3 villager trade, it would help me out a ton. Yeah, if we can get a looting 3 book for impulse, that would be great, but... I spelled northern wrong. Thank you. I'm just gonna put them in the ground for right now, I guess. How many do we have? We have 7 or 9. Hermit Zona. Hermanitoba. Hermwai. Okay, I need to move back here. Are the hermits not stepping on any toes from various Empire exports? Well, we don't know what they have. So, how would we do that? How would we step on their toes if we didn't know they had toes? Mini Cheese Mess says, Joe, your face seems much brighter today. Yeah, there's more natural light coming in through the window, even with the curtains and stuff. I'm trying to keep the shade. We were having UV light hit the camera directly, which was causing problems earlier, and I think I've fixed that, but... let's go ahead and put these in these slots here. Okay. I know, Jevin was saying that this thing was going to be slow, but, like, with the number of people that are logged in this area all the time, it's not... Speed is not a concern. Hermit the Frog is not the name of a city. Okay. Sometimes chicken jockeys drop in the farm. Let me make sure we haven't missed any tips over here on PayPal. Nope. Just as a quick reminder, we are 18 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Okay. Blue Flare 16 says, love the stream. Thank you for tipping 18, Blue Flare 18. That gets us to our next face camera expansion milestone. T. Joe Eckhilsberg. So here we go. Expand Joe. Do. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 50%. There we are. You're now truly seeing the Empire's server through the eyes of a hermit. Hope you enjoy. Okay. So we are going to grab more of the, what do you call those? Gunpowders. Yes. How many chapters of Dracula do we have left? I think it has 26 chapters, and I think we're on chapter 19 or so. So, you know, you do the math. Although this needs to be slightly larger. There we go. I don't want my nose in the frame. It's supposed to just be the giant floating eyes of T. Joe Eckhilsberg. Okay. Okay, so we're definitely producing gunpowder here. Do. Gamer Doodle says, this is so entertaining. The face camera expansion is so fun. Thank you. Snuffles the Conqueror writes, I'm feeling watched. Okay, so which of these is the least full? We want to have, if anybody opens any random box, we want to have them have some stuff in them. I feel like having 9 in each box means that if somebody wants to, they can just grab 3. So the thing is, if you have a full row of gunpowder, you can make a full inventory of rockets. So some people might want to just click in here and grab a full row at a time. Okay. Taking this screenshot. Okay, I need to say the mob farm, it was filling up, so I moved all the bones next to the composter in a, and moved all the bones next to the composter, all the flesh next to the clerics, all the gunpowder down to these 9 barrels at ground level. Oops. No, I don't. No, the hermits don't want tips or welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Okay. Yep, this is just a giant community items area. Okay. Welcome, Lex Leo. Max says, what's the origin of the face camera expansion? Well, I used to make about $6 on a good stream. And somebody one time was like, if I give you $20, will you make the camera bigger? Because they thought the camera was too small. I was like, what if every time we got $20, the camera got bigger? And everybody's like, that's ludicrous. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. But then I went from making $6 a stream to making enough to quit my day job. So apparently it works. And we are indeed $20 away from the next face camera expansion. So basically, we just kind of figured it out as we went. Like, I realized, like, at a certain point, okay, if the camera keeps getting bigger, it also needs to get more transparent. And if we completely blow out the camera, we switch to the broken one with the bad colors, and we restart as the Beetlejuice, and it just, you know, yeah. So yeah, I went from having a hobby that made me $6 a stream to having a job. And as far as I can tell, nobody's really copied me on it, even though I've been doing it for years. So, like, it's still kind of unique to my streams, which is fun. Okay. Got some extra gunpowder here. I'm going to put these fireworks down there as well. I might even go pre-make some fireworks with some of the sugar cane, just so we have them. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna make some more rockets real quick. And we'll put those in the boxes as well. Well, let's consolidate all the gunpowder. Oops. The bones can go in the bone boxes. Okay. People open one of these boxes at random. I want them to find some fireworks, so then they know that there's other fireworks in other boxes, right? Boom. And we're gonna report that bot on YouTube real quick. Cool. Next problem. What's my skincare routine like? I shower once a day. It's effective. I don't know, wash your pillowcases like an adult. It's, yeah. Okay, let me make sure that I switch back on the Discord chat, because, sorry, I was looking at something Impulse wrote. The pumpkin farm mechanic is that they're a cheap light block. Okay. Winter says, I don't know if anyone else has the commitment to the chroma green lifestyle to copy Joe. Yeah, that's true. I got the chroma green hat, chroma green glasses. Okay. So, yeah, I think we're making, like, getting a lot of this stuff cleaned up here. Oh boy, we got a name tag there. Let's maybe take some of these scaffolds and put them... There's one that, like, literally has scaffolds. And then a bunch of gunpowder and a bunch of books. Let's put scaffolds in the scaffolding one, right? Like, just as a treat. Let's put the acacia in the acacia one. You know, like, just... That's an option that we have as adults to, like, put things where they go. Now, I know the gunpowder didn't have a box until now, so that's fine. And the books, I think I created the book box by throwing books in here. Ooh, looting 3. Is Impulse still online? Yeah, I have the French press. I should just move this entire table out of frame. Oh, there you are. I was going to put this on there so you could grab it at any time. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, I feel like this is running pretty well. Maybe we move the string down to go with the bamboo. Honestly, we need to harvest the bamboo. We haven't harvested the bamboo for a while. I need to... Impulse, there are... There's looting 3 books. There's looting 3... and sharpness 5 books waiting for you in this chest. Upload a file. Let's move the string down. Getting this thing empty. Are we watching Joe watch us? I mean, some people are just listening to me watching you. Ah, we're listening to mob stuff. Somebody already grabbed the string? It seems like there's a lot less string than other stuff. I think Grian threw a bunch of string to a sumo earlier was what happened. Probably should have emptied the paper out. That's fine. Maybe that needs to not be there. I'm not sure. We need to make room for these shulkers in our inventory before we grab them. Okay. On our way back down. Okay. So now you look in there, you're going to get those, which is what you expect. Okay, so we're going to offload these temporarily. And we're going to come back and get some more scaffolds, I think. Or we're going to get more bamboo so we can make more scaffolds. That one's empty. That one's not. Okay. Wait, something spawned right there? Whoa! Hello? I seem to be, I was just trying to put some spider webs in this thing to make bamboo with, and now there's floating sunglasses. I'm not sure why there's floating sunglasses. Now they're scaffolding sunglasses. Well, huh. That sure is something. I suppose I should probably just go about my business and assume that no invisible people are going to come kill me or anything. But I'll get this sword out because my business is slashing bamboo, and it would be a real shame if anybody ran into the bamboo while I was slashing it, huh? Just wandering down here to slash out some bamboo, not to hit anybody wearing sunglasses at all with a sword. Yep, definitely not paying attention to where any sunglasses are. I'm gonna sing a song about it. There could be shades anyway. Before or behind, we can't rewind. We swing our sword, moving ever forward, picking up bamboo. Oh yeah, it's true. Just me, not me and you. Well, I guess it worked. There's no shades around. Yay. I hope nobody threw no shades. Okay, my inventory is actually a mess. This is terrible. Let's make some scaffolds. Okay. So that's freed up some space now. Okay, well, I think maybe we're out of immediate peril. That's good, at least. Who's online right now? Fwip, Joe Hill Says, Orion Sound, Pearlescent Moon, Smallish Beans, and Tango. Dun 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 dun. Tango. Da 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 da. Okay, so in the short term, we need to make space for more string. We have a lot of string, is what it looks like. I think we need to label a barrel for string. somewhere here. And in some ways, the easiest way to do that is going to be to label a barrel for with wool. So like if we just put this here, right? Then we grab some oak logs here, some planks, make more planks, make some slabs, make a barrel. Probably gonna need more than one barrel now that I'm thinking about it. Which means we need more of these, which means we need more of those. Okay. Barrels. Is the YouTube chat frozen for everybody? Nope. Oh, hey, sorry. Somebody was spamming in YouTube chat, and it was frozen for me. Let me ban that guy. Sorry about that. Yeah. And there's a bot. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the YouTube chat. For some reason it froze for me. But I've got it working now. Okay. So, there we go. Cobweb under a barrel would demonstrate string. Well, I think we can use what we got there. Let's go ahead though and name a barrel or two. Hermitily. We should name the other barrel. Where's Wallace string? It's not the best, but dang it. Okay, let's. Oh, we have a scaffold. We could literally just stand on top of those. Okay. Nope, I needed that barrel. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops. I always forget how much I hate placing barrels on top of these. There we go. Do we still not have enough string? Like, for real? Or enough barrels? Jeez. We have a lot of string. Okay. Whew. Okay. I feel like we need to record our next segment. I was hoping that we would have somebody fly through. I mean, well, we're not really on a timer for this. Oh, we are still recording from earlier. Whoops, womp womp. I was gonna say, I feel like we're ready to record our next segment with the pumpkin farm with removing this. I was really hoping to have another hermit here to witness that and to bounce off of, or somebody from the other server. But you know what? Let's just keep it moving. Somebody's gonna want this floor space. Okay. So, do we have... Let's just come over here. Our farm is doing impressively well up there. Even from this distance, you can see the little minecart spinning around and running. To make sure that that stays loaded, I have been culling cattle. I have been unloading the big mob farm into like a separate bone and bone accessories thing here. I've got a new set of string block barrels here. Oh, we should probably break that string. That doesn't go there. I might have placed that. Got a new gunpowder thing. I moved all this gunpowder. I made some rockets out of some extra paper. Made some bamboo into scaffolds. We've just been keeping this area loaded so we can go find out how many pumpkins our farm has produced so far. You know, because you build something like this and you really just want to see it run. You know, just not touching it, not tweaking it, not playing with stuff. Is it still running? Are all the, you know, things still moving? So we got minecart moving on that layer. That's a good sign. Minecart moving on that layer. Minecart move. Okay, so all the minecarts are going. The next step, let's go ahead and get a sense of how much we are actually generating here. We have almost 5... Yeah, boom. That's basically 5 stacks from our lowest tier. The lowest tier has this exterior ring that's going to pick up the pumpkins that fall off the sides from the upper tiers. So that one's going to go fastest. Also, it's the one I did first. So then from this one here... This is not maybe a optimal way to do this. We've got almost 3 stacks. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. And then I think we want to go check out up there. I don't have my... Without the elytra. Of course I left all the scaffolds down there. No, here's some scaffolds. Okay. So 5 stacks on the bottom. 3 stacks here. Let's go check on the next tier and see what we can expect. Of course, I'm realizing standing on a scaffold, I can't really shift-click the boat very well, so we're going to put a plank there. Maybe we need to get a little closer here. Maybe I need to be open-handed. Whoa, 2.5 stacks. Okay, so that's 10.5 stacks so far of pumpkins. Which, you know, for a farm that we haven't even optimized yet, it's a good start. Now we can take the exact layout we have here and basically clone it over this way. We're going to have to get creative with the bottom layer maybe, or move the whole bottom layer up, but this is a generally extensible modular design. We do have some more room to work. Hopefully I can get one of the other hermits to come pal around and give me some tips on that. But you know what? We'll give them time to log on at their own convenience. Time skip. Okay. So we're going to hit stop recording. Face camera back on. Okay, so we got the segment we needed there. That's a fallback. That's a fallback. If another hermit comes on later when I'm around, which I can't be around all day, sadly. I have to, you know, do things. If another hermit comes by when I'm around, I'll basically re-record that segment where we check, hey, how much has been generated with somebody else? And then it'll look even more impressive. Ooh, is that coffee for me? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. And that was Badger Spanner, my fiance. Thank you, Badger. Whoop, whoop. It is really handy having other people around. Like, it's one of those things, like, you don't realize until you're a single parent and you're the only adult in the house with a child, like, 24/7. Like, how nice it is to have, like, just a little bit of help on little tiny things. Like, I appreciate so much. Like, just small kindnesses now in ways I was incapable of before. So I really thank you again to Badger. Why? Sticks. Okay, so we're going to take this bamboo downstairs and we're going to make some more scaffolding with some of that surplus string. Okay. Pearl just got skelly shot. Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's a big Pearl. Oh, that's too hot to drink. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Okay. Okay, I think we can clean this up a bit. Okay. Sun's going down. Bum, 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 bum. She's down a random cave. Uh-oh. Which Pearl, though? I don't know. Also, if you haven't seen my stream before, this is my favorite mod. Toxic Glitter created it. It's passive-aggressive bed mod. The text keeps getting larger the longer you click on it. And also more red. It is... It's the little things that bring me so much joy. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, dang it, I was going to record myself breaking down that farm. Yeah. HermitCraft Season 9, Episode 49. Segment... Probably Juliet or Kilo. Take 1. And action. With our farm up there producing, we already got 10.5 stacks, basically, of pumpkins up there. This baby farm down here can go bye-bye. Bye-bye, baby. Joe Hill said as he knocked down the farm, we don't need this anymore. Get out the door. This real estate is far too expensive. You know, we could put all sorts of stuff here. Like, way more valuable stuff than more pumpkins. Like, for example, more carrots. I'm just kidding. I'm going to put more carrots here for right now. But I am sure that when some of the other hermits get here... We have several hermits that Impulse and Grian have talked to about coming by and building stuff here. They're gonna want some ground level space, possibly. And the more we can do to obsolete the ground level farms, the better. This carrot farm probably goes in the sky somewhere too. But I don't know. Is it worth trying to build a carrot farm in the sky? Because we're not really going to use that many carrots at this point. They are good for trading to some of these villagers and whatnot. But now that we have the raid farm up and running, I mean, that's 3 stacks of emerald blocks right there. We're kind of okay. Sorry about that, YouTube chat. I was in recording focus mode and didn't see that, but that person is now banned. Okay. So. Okay, we can just toss these here for now. Oops, emeralds can go in the emeralds. Honestly, even with the raid farm being super productive, we have so many people that need gear. I should really be burning through all of these non-stop. Also, the levels are helpful. I've got a ton of stuff to rename because I'm an obnoxious person. Okay. Oh, that person doesn't trade for those. These are books. Okay. So these guys don't have professions yet. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the recording. Yeah. Honestly, I have the footage of me cutting down the farm. That was the big thing. So, like, if somebody, I just wanted to get it out of the way so that if somebody needs it, they have it, you know? Okay, so I don't understand what that actually does. Is that the new output from the iron farm? Go down. Cha-Cha says, haven't been caught up on the streams. This seems like a lot of progress. Yeah, thank you. We're doing our best. Okay. So there is still more iron down here. Not a ton, but we'll bring that up. We'll leave the poppies for now because they're not overflowing, and we're good on bones. The bubbles are for the baby villagers. Oh, that's how the baby villagers come up. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, this guy's up again. Yeah, I'm gonna get plenty of levels. I've got gear to enchant anyway, so this is not a waste of my time. Okay, they want to trade something else I have, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. Whew. So we got some books here for people to use. I think I've got everything I need to until I'm ready to do a collab with somebody about upgrading the pumpkin farm, which is notably suboptimal because I want to talk about the ways it's suboptimal and then improve it on camera rather than coming in with a perfect Lightmatica design or something from somebody else's video. Okay. Anything else we can do to actually be helpful right now? Are arrows really helpful for anything at the point where you have, like, infinity? I guess for building certain types of defenses. I'm going to put some of this cobblestone and dirt in the main storage. Well, the dirt, maybe not, but cobblestone, people are going to need that to make observers and stuff. Tipped arrows are useful. Okay. Speaking of tips, the face camera does get bigger with tips, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are 20 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Okay. Slabs, redstone, wood, wheat, pumpkins, carrots. A lot of this is just random stuff. I'm going to put the hoppers back in the redstone chest. Redstone chest. Hoppers. Oh, that's right. We were going to take some of the string, turn it into bamboo or whatever. Turn it into... turn the string into... scaffolds. That's the word. Yes, scaffolds. I think we probably should put this piston here. Welcome, Kojiro. Welcome. Okay. Speaking of planks, let's make some more slabs. Okay. Hermin... Let's see. What would be... We've used a lot of good names. Hermit Milwaukee. We used Herm Michigan. I don't think we used Herm Minnesota. I think we used Hermit Hill, not Hermit Hilltop. Community scaffolds. And we don't necessarily need that sign anymore about that. Okay. We have so much string. We have more community scaffolds that we know what to do with. Okay. Whew. Indiana is a good one. Hermit Hatton. Okay. What am I doing? I am cleaning up a little bit around here. Yeah, and we're gonna sleep, but only at night. Only at night. Mm-hmm. Takes a shulker or 2 of scaffolds to make a shulker farm. Well, now we have what we need for that. Let's put the apples and I feel like the wool should go in the wool chests here, but whatever. So we have pumpkins there, pumpkin seeds. Okay. Cobble slabs can go in the cobble chest. Dirt is already almost full. Wood can go back here. Acacia can go in the acacia chest. Paper probably needs to go back with the sugarcane. Snuffles the Conqueror says the most unrealistic part of HermitCraft or Minecraft is that I can sleep through the whole night. Yeah, that's probably true. For a lot of people. Moscow. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be doing anything Russian anytime soon. This invasion of Ukraine kind of ruined Russia for everybody for a while. The Isle of Herman. That's pretty good. I think Great Hermiton and Northern Hermitland is my favorite. Which is one of these in here. Yeah. Great Hermiton and Northern Hermitland. Oh boy. Malaysia. Okay. So, I think we're good. We have moved everything along, so when Doc and Corrales, and there's a few other people that just haven't had a lot of chances to log on. When they log on, they're going to be able to get everything they need. We got stacks of emeralds in here. We've got enchanting set up. Maybe I get another anvil for that, but, like, I mean, it's fine on the whole. Everything here is, on the whole, okay. I am curious how much gunpowder is accumulated since we emptied the gunpowder. I didn't, like, write down the time, but I'm just curious how quickly this farm is working. Micronesia. 7 gunpowder. 8. Okay, so the farm, I guess it's not like this thing runs super fast all the time. It's just that we happen to like, constantly have people in general over here. Yeah, so about a stack. It's about a stack. The only thing that isn't really here is spare elytras. Yeah, you're right. The hermit wealth. Yeah. But still, we got like a full stack of gunpowder while running around doing other stuff. Right? That's not nothing. I'm just going to pick one that's kind of emptier. Okay. You know, I never really actually fully got good gear, but since I'm about to go... I need to take a lunch break anyway. Let's go see what is going on. Thank you, everyone who has supported by tipping. Just so you know, the face camera expansions reset every day at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time. So you have made sure that the camera will start off in T. Joe Ecclesburg mode for tonight's 8:30 p.m. stream, which is 9 hours from now. I'm going to be streaming again for my Friday night stream. So I'm going to take a lunch break, review some footage, do some other behind-the-scenes work. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. This has been good. It's nice just playing Minecraft and moving stuff around and like feeling like I'm helping. I don't know. I am enjoying it. So let's see who we are following on Twitch. Looks like Pearlescent Moon is live, but she's been live for a while, so she's probably not going to be streaming for very long. Because she started streaming about the same time I did. So, what is this? What is this guy? Saucefire is playing Chrono Trigger. Ooh, that's a fun game. Old school Super Nintendo RPG. Oh, hey, Pearlie's here. Hey, Pearl. Pearl, are you gonna be streaming for a while?
No, I'm about to end actually.
Oh, I'm about to end too. Okay, I just want to make sure because I didn't want to. Oh, you got your thing though. Is that your thing?
I did. I got 2 pieces. I literally died for this, Joe.
Yay.
I died.
Well, hey, if you need new gear and stuff, there's a ton of emeralds in here now. Everything is restocked. We're good to go.
Oh, that's okay. I got all my gear back. I'm all good, thank you. But I appreciate that.
Alrighty, fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Well, have a great day. I'm wrapping up too, so don't raid me. Thanks.
No worries. You too, Joe. Bye.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna raid Saucefire, who is playing Chrono Trigger, one of my favorite Super Nintendo RPGs. Sauce runs one of the best charity D&D streams I've ever been a part of. He ran a few fun games for me. I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and send folks over there. Here we go. When you get over there, our raid message is, howdy y'all, Joe Hills raid here. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do-do-do-do.